Hello you guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my video. I'm going to try and keep this video short and just straight to the point. I think in my journey, I've learned so many things, not only about life, but about myself. But I think the one thing that I really hold on to is my ability to survive. And I'm not just talking about surviving the transphobia, surviving the abuse, surviving the hatred. I'm talking about my ability to survive despite all of the times my heart has been shattered. Surviving all of the times that I've been emotionally broken down. When you're transgender, you don't start hating yourself until other people tell you that you should start hating yourself. The insecurities that we have a lot of times aren't even our own. These are false fears and false ideas that other people have placed onto us. We get torn to shreds by our families, only to get abused later on in life and in school and at our jobs. And then we finally look for love and affection in the arms of men, only to be abused even more. There have been so many times where I've hoped and I've believed that, if I just hold on just a little bit longer, things are going to get better for me. There have been so many times I've wanted to throw in the towel, but there was that little thing inside of me telling me to keep on going, that things were going to get better. There have even been times where I thought someone would come and rescue me. I realize now that I'm that person who's going to rescue me. It's not going to be a man. It's not going to be a relationship. It's not going to be the government. It's not anyone but me. Like this life is difficult. And as trans women, we are emotionally damaged. That is the one thing that sets us apart from cisgender women. Not to discount cis women and not to say that they don't face challenges. Of course they do. We all do. But the one key difference with cisgender women and trans women is that we go through so much trauma. We are abused emotionally, physically, psychologically, times sexually in our own families. We are blamed. We are blamed for being different. We are shamed into closets. People lie to us and tell us, just be yourself, only to throw that very statement back in your face. We are bullied in schools relentlessly, only to leave to get bullied again at work, and bullied again in our relationships, and made fun of again. And when you speak up, you are shut down because nobody wants to hear a trans woman be mad. They just want us to be sexy. They want us to have our makeup on. They want us to be living Barbie dolls. They make us feel like we have to be perfect, only to shame us for having an over-exaggeration of femininity. We have to achieve standards of beauty and perfection that aren't even placed on cisgender women, only to have these very same men be ashamed of us, only to have these men be ashamed of us and not even want to be seen with us in public. I've spoken to so many guys who talk about, oh, it's a fact, trans women are different from cis women. They just seem to be emotionally uh, battered and traumatized, and they're always angry, and it just makes them look masculine. Well, I'm sorry if I have to go through pain, and my anger is the only way that I'm able to deal with some of the hurt and frustration that I've gone through. I'm sorry if sometimes I want to break down and cry because my heart just will not stop bleeding and the tears do not want to stop. This is a reality. And my thing is, to those men who say that trans women are different from cis women and they're all basket cases, if that's the case, don't date us. Stay away from us. If we're too much for you to handle, then leave. Then leave. We have enough in our community and we're dealing with more than our fair share. We don't need more abuse from stupid men. It's so crazy. A lot of these guys that seem to say they love trans women are very quick to correct us on how we act, how we behave, whether or not we pass. They seem to have all of this advice they want to give, all of this advice to give us and tell us how to live an experience they've never lived. They want to tell us what to do with our bodies and what our bodies should look like. My dear, sweet transgender sister, it's time we take all of our power back. It's up to us to stand up to these men, to stand up to this society, and to stand up and live our lives in our truth. I know this journey is hard. I know we get invalidated. But I just want you to know this. You were born to be brave. I see you prosperous, living an abundant life filled with love, joy, and happiness. I see your heart healing. I see you being at peace. I see you being loved, not only by other people, but loving yourself. So I just want to make this video, and I just want to tell you that even if it gets hard, even if you get beaten down, you are wonderful, a beautiful expression of life. You are stronger than anything that's ever tried to break you down. And your best days, girl, your best days are just around the corner. So you better put your chin up, bitch, and you better smile and you better Yonsei out of that door, girl. You know you're the shit. Love you, bitch. Peace, love, and many blessings.